It is your boy Terrell Waunstar. Got to break it down to all of my beautiful Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, or wherever it is at into your chart. Basically being said, sorry for the delay. I had to make sure I got everything together. Yeah, no, things perfect. I have for place perfect. Go ahead and do a disclaimer. So, now this is a general reading. You can take it as a resonate. Now, if it resonates for you, make sure you hit that letter that I can for. Now, let's do this disclaimer again. Now, this is a general reading. Take it as a resonate. Now, if it resonates for you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share button. Now, not only that, I tried to be the best reader that for you. Again, sorry that I'm coming in late. Y'all know me. That's normally not me, but I had to do as usual. Now, the title of this one is Virgo. You are moving into a new loving opportunity or a new loving light. Now, again, shout out to you, Claire. I see you out there. Shout out to all my soul family, my moderators. Shout out to everybody that's coming to the channel to get some of that spiritual tea and that spiritual knowledge that you need to help you grow to the place that you need to be. Okay. Now, with that basically being said, let me slide that over this way so I can scoot over. Now, again, Virgo, let's go ahead and do meditation. Let's do prayer and meditation. Spirit guides and the universe, we thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Now, anybody wish any ill will mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do is take that beautiful energy and give it to the universe. We never give it to the sender, okay? Ashe, amen, namaste. Now, Virgo, I do want to tell you, you can see clearly now since the rain is gone, or since you've been moving out of the way from people and their toxicity and their toxic patterns, you have started to move into a whole new loving light. Now, I am sensing Aries, Gemini, Capricorn, or maybe a Virgo, okay? Now, you could be dealing with. Now, not only that, we're going to focus on nourishment before we get deep into this reading, okay? Now, nourishment. This is going to help you with inner nourishment, breath, and serenity, promotes abdominal breathing, release for asthma, supports reproductive, eliminatory, and urinary system, directs breath to sacrum, lower back, and pelvis. Now, join the tips of the thumbs and the tips of the pinkies on the same hand. Bring the joint fingers and thumbs of each hand to touch at the tips. Extend other fingers and join the tips of the ring fingers together. Allow hands to rest in lap just below the navel. Relax shoulders down and lengthen the spine, okay? This is what we're going to focus on. My natural breath flows in calm and nourishing ways. My natural breath flows in calm and nourishing ways. Virgo, can I give y'all, I want to give y'all something else. Do y'all mind if I give y'all something else after this meditation? Let me go get it, okay? Because I notice people are starting to do my little thing, my little trend now. So don't worry about it. We trending in a positive light. Nothing wrong with that. But I got something different. I always got a backup plan just in case when this was going to start happening, okay? So let's go ahead and do this meditation. Breathe in positive energy, let out all the negative energy, and give me a split second so I can pull out this other deck of cards, okay? Now, breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to our highest good and understanding, Virgo. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not for you, we letting it go. Very good. Breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not for you. You're doing a great job so far. Okay, last time, breathe in. My natural breath flows in calm and nourishing ways. My natural breath flows in calm and nourishing ways. Hold it. Again, my natural breath flows in calm and nourishing ways. My natural breath flows in calm and nourishing ways. Ashe, amen, namaste. Now, when it comes to these mudras, yes, you can do some of them. If you didn't hear me say a caution on it, because on the back, like nobody don't know, on the back, it does have, this I'll read it to you. So on the back, it does show what it does and what you need to be cautioned of, this, that, and the other. Hold on, just 1 second. Okay, Virgo? I had to do something special for this one because I knew this day was going to come sooner or later. I'm just praying I know where my deck of cards at for this moment. And I don't mean to be pausing on y'all all the time. Hold on, let's see if I got them in a cut. Okay, hold on, time out. I think I do. Hold on, y'all. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Now, I knew this day was gonna be coming sooner or later. Now, this is something different I'm finna pull out. So what we are going to use, we're about to use the Reiki deck, okay? Now this is gonna help you heal. So after we've done meditation, this is why I wanted to put it right here. Sorry about the delay, but we're working on something new, okay? Now, Spirit guides in the universe, give me the healing aspect for Virgo. Sun, Moon, rising, North Node, and Venus. Okay. I say, man. Give me 3. All right, Virgo. I gotta put them like that. All right, Virgo, what we got for what you need to work on right now, dealing with you in this new opportunity for you going in, you are focusing on union right now. Now, not only that, you are being more balanced. I feel like you are coming one with yourself. You are starting to understand more about being in union with yourself, but you got being in union with yourself and accept things for the way that it is, okay? So I feel like right now you are becoming one, and whatever situation that you are coming in, you starting to understand you got to allow things to flow the way that it needs to be. Now, not only that, you are becoming one and becoming in union with unconditional love with yourself. Now, not only that, you are starting to show more love into yourself, and you are starting to see the clarity. Again, unconditional love, this is what you are starting to see when it comes to the healing aspects of what you've been working on in your challenges. Now, it's the unconditional love of you loving you for who you are. Yes, you still put work in a lot of individuals, but now you also seeing the clarity on the things that you need to be focused on in your life at the same time, okay? Now, it's also showing me that now, it's showing me with this union right now, you are being in more of a union, understanding mentally and logically about some type of dishonesty that you let get away for so long. Now, you are no longer being tricked in any type of situation, anything like that, because now you are starting to see the logical things over your heart or over your emotions. You start to become more disciplined. You start to be more in this boss energy where you are starting to be honest with yourself and reclaim your authority and your leadership, as you may be giving advice to people, or somebody may be giving you advice about a new door or a new opportunity for you to shine, or a new venture for you to see a new opportunity. Now, majority of you looking for love. I'm not gonna lie, it's coming for you on this one. This is the first time I can actually say, if you are opening yourself up for this spring coming out, you are starting to accept that people is going to be people. You are starting to understand about conflicting energies, this, that, and the other. People may be trying to debate with you because you finally let them go. Or you're letting go or looking at a new, different perspective of being enlightened about the challenges of you going through unconditional love with yourself. Now, you are starting to see the inner harmony and a personal celebration of the things that you have been through in your life. And you are also using and seeing communication, and you are breaking it down when it comes to any type of conflict. Now, I am also seeing with unconditional love, some of you be pouring into a lot of things and for a long term, and you put a lot of hard work, but now you are starting to persevere through whatever challenges by seeing the clarity into people, places, and things. Now, this was all an energetic alignment. Now, this is bringing clarity. This is also creating no more confusion, but you are diffusing a situation with the many choices and the many options that you have when it comes to you in this healing aspect. Now, somebody around you may be very selfish or impatient, or this can be you. You may be working on seeing the truth about codependence. You may be seeing the truth about the lack of focus, and you are starting to buckle down, and you are no longer being overwhelmed with a lot of anxiety. And now, if anybody is doing infidelity or has been in a third party situation, you are starting to see clearly about what direction that you need to take when it comes to you in this new light that you are shining towards. Now, some of you are still showing unconditional love, and you are loving without kindness. I feel the little Queen of Pentacles type of energy up on you, Virgos, and I feel you. If you're a cross watcher, you got that energy as well. But you are starting to show that you care when you are starting to accept things how it is. This is why you are surrendering away from a lot of people. This is why you seeing so much deep insight when it comes to the challenges when it comes to people trying to get into your head, and you are learning about unconditional love, is helping you start to take more action into the things that you invested in. But it's also letting you know if it's something that brings any type of conflicts into your life right now, you understanding that you are different and you will have to remove yourself from somebody who can't accept you for who you are. Now, the clarity, you are starting to understand that you are manifesting things beyond your control. So right now, be careful with your emotions, because you've been instantly manifesting through a lot of things into your life. People, places, things, events, everything is coming in the way that it needs to be, because it's all on your emotions. This is your time. You are not only seeing clarity for the way how it is, but while you are loving with kindness, you are still moving forward. And now some of you may be opening new doors when it comes to your heart. And what I'm saying is, now it can be somebody new that want to get close to you. This can be a relationship. This can be a friendship, but whoever this is, and I've been feeling strongly in the meditation before I came on, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio has been very significant again in the spectrum for Virgos. Now, you are, maybe some of you are starting to show that you care at the moment while surrendering, like deep down on the 30-70%, 30%, now let's say 25% you care, but the 75%, you know that a honeymoon phase is moving forward, as people has been in your ear and been any other body ear for some of you that's the newly, in a relationship. Now, I feel like challenges for you now, it may be some communication issues, but it's helping you embrace for you to take action. And even though you're looking in the long term and you are understanding that you are different, you are not moving through a situation the way that you want to, or you are not taking action just yet, because you are still in the manifestation mode. You are trying to see if somebody around you is only out for beneficial gain and they not giving sexual pleasure to you, or somebody's not confessing that it may be a third party situation and it's not birthing nothing new when it comes to y'all in this commitment that you want to make serious. Okay, now, spirit guides in the universe, Virgo, you still holding this energy spiritually, okay? Now, even though you still trying to aid people and people may be draining you out, people may be taking you down through there, dealing with your emotions, maybe trying to get you going back into your past ways, but all the things that you invested in with this person, I feel like right now you are being more sharp-minded. You are starting to take your energy and starting to take this voice, going to take authority back over what is rightfully yours. I feel like some people was draining your energy and taking your energy away from you, all because the point that your energy is unlimited. And then again, when you was turning around on this voice, they was trying to use you like prey. See, they was turning around and lurking and seeing everything that you was doing and how you gain authority and how you doing this, that, and the other. And now, since you've been going through all of that and you've been going through all the challenges, spiritually, you shedding into a whole new light. And that's what it is. You getting the knowledge that you understand about and taking action with people, or right now you are moving fast as you are shedding, dealing away from people that you poured a lot of seeds in. And thing about Virgos, they remember everything. Side note, for a lot of people. Now, spirit guides in the universe, what do we have for Virgo? Sun, moon, rising, north, northern Venus. Give me two more. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button. And I feel like things may be slipping out of control for you, Virgo, but you still got to manage through. And I'm telling you right now, you are managing through because you are beautiful as the individual that you are. You are starting, some of y'all are starting to understand your worth. Some of you are starting to understand your value. And some of y'all are starting to understand the challenges that you need in order to move forward. So right now, we got the Ace of Wands basically being upright. Sorry about that. Ace of Wands being clarified by the Two of Wands. Yes, Virgo. It's been a lot of actions that you've been taking. I feel like right now, since you've been walking in a new light or a new type of energy or something new, you got a new starting point as you are looking out and making plans about the spiritual blessings that's coming in for you, okay? Now, you did go through a lot of lessons when it came to the self of people that may have been strategically trying to use tactics against you for their beneficial gain, Virgo. But even though you are going through all of this, I feel like you will start to understand the lessons when it comes to emotional instability. Okay. Now, even though you are going through the healing phases, you are starting to protect your heart, and it's very serious for Virgos to protect your heart, because Virgo, if you protect your heart, you protect your mental health, and if you protect your mental health, you protect the manifestations that is coming out for you in this realm. Okay, as above, so below. Remember that. Now, even though you are protecting your heart, you still not expressing about the emotional balance that you have gained throughout this time. Yes, you know people that's been praying on you. Yes, you feel like it's a loved one and a close one that's been making you battle through the changes and the actions of gaining authority and what you need. You may think this person's very unreliable, but you are learning past experience lessons when it comes to this individual. Now, it's challenging that you had to stop or make some type of stop in any type of arrangement may been taking place, all because the Ten of Cups is being clarified with the Chariot card right here. So it's letting me know you putting a stop to a lot of hard work and dedication when it comes to those that's around you that is not suitable for you. Rather than that, you are starting to go through the challenges to find what is personally happy for you as you are moving forward when it comes to you taking time out to see things clearly. Now, majority of you are starting to see that you got plenty options, Virgo. Options around the board, left, right, and the other. Now, even though you are moving in a new direction very swiftly, you are moving into a new connection with love, or something or someone may be coming in to give you something that you need in your life to make you very compassionate to elevate to a new level. One thing about Virgos are very successful. Yes, we are, but we are intensified like an amplifier when it comes to somebody we genuinely love. And when I say genuinely, that means no fears. Virgo can be the Virgo that they are and give them the world. However, we in a new society where everybody got some type of anxiety or some type of avoidant attachment style when people don't want to face the fears within themselves or do the shadow work to become better individuals. Now, Virgo, whatever that may have hurted you in your past or have hurt you in the past, you have finally let go and allowed things to be. And the challenges that you are facing is helping you keep your mind sharp as you buckle down and take care of yourself right now. So I feel like a lot of people that has walked out of your life, they are starting to understand like, dang, they messed up with Virgo. Virgo, you got so many new opportunities that's coming in. You are starting to light up every room that you entered in. Like, remember, Virgo, you may have been in hermit mode. Some of you may have been in isolation, maybe like 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 years for some of you. And now you just been sharpening and building your craft. You've been in there manifesting. You've been in there rebuilding. You may came out for a minute thinking one person was the one, then spirit like, nope, they ain't the one, because you ain't learned all the lessons, but now you got to learn the lesson. So you like, oh, this person wanted it. Okay, so you went back in hermit mode. You went back into manifesting and manifesting and manifesting. Then you start to get frustrated. Remember, let's talk about numerology right quick, okay? So you will understand what I'm talking about when I say numerology. So think about you like this. You went into the unknown, right? You went into the unknown. You went into this void. You know, it's a reoccurring cycle that's coming in, a new cycle. So now you are starting to take some type of action or some type of plan or some type of manifestation that you are making about some type of choice or some type of decision that you need to make with duality. My ears ringing, so I know I'm on point. Now, even though you are expanding in your life through the challenges that you may go through, you may expand through the challenges, you may turn around and learn life lessons, but even though you are finding that foundation or that solid ground to make that change, you are going in transition into some type of harmony when it comes to you being very wise, and by using your intellect. Now you are working very hard for an ending to start something new, okay? And that's when it brings it back to one. So even though you are starting to see the new opportunities that you are having and the different options of keeping your heart open, some of you are starting to go out and start to collab a little bit more, starting to do a little bit of networking, starting to like opening up the doors, like spirit is telling some of you to brush out and get out. Like for some of you that's looking for new love, for example, you're like, I never find love, but you've been manifesting this. Remember, we told you we went through the 0 through 9. We went all the way through it to the unknown that you've been manifesting all the way to the ending for this to come into fruition the same way. Just take the numbers the same way. Now, not only that, you will turn around, you are building. and building. You went out, you looked, you build. Wasn't right, you threw it away, you came back, remanifest, realchemize. Now you at to the point where you went to your final lesson. This is what's helping you build and network and collaborate, and people look at you and people see you as a very intelligent individual. Or the changes that you are making is so divinely guided where you are starting to see things so clearly, it puts you back in your nurturing self, where you being more supportive, where you being more reliable, when you are starting to show that security and be wise, because these new blessings is coming in to open the doors for this loving opportunities. Now, did you recognize the lessons? With the devil card being right here, clarified by the Six of Cups in reverse, you understood the toxic lessons. You understood the people that was around you that wasn't helping you grow, that wasn't helping you get to the way you needed to be. And as you started to see that, your loyalty started to drift away from them into a new soul tribe, or into yourself, or you are pouring, or you are shedding into a new light with the knowledge that you carried from the experiences that you shared from being at the rock bottom. Now, you are starting to understand every challenge that you go through, it's a up and it's a down. But right now, when it comes to relationships, which is the biggest trouble that we see, and then for some of y'all it's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, you are starting to understand how to deal with, you done been at the bottom before. That's the best way to say it. You are working yourself up. It just frustrates you from building all the way up and going back to the bottom, building all the way up and going back to the bottom. You finally understood, Virgo, in order to get this stabilized, you had to pour into you like you pour into other people. And even though you had to let people go, you are no longer running, or you may be ghosting people while you are going through some type of transformation. Now, you still got a lot of fears and the insecurities deep within, Virgo, that you are slowly purging out. Now, this can be some of you who've been hurt for a long time, but you are starting to do the research that you need to understand about how to move forward, instead of maybe some of you going through the challenges, running away from the challenges and feeling like you out in the cold and fearful about some type of love dynamic that may have fear, that may made you fearful in your life. Time is for you to start buckling down and look at again the options and keep being the nurturing individual you are. Now, you do got some haters around you. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody may be mad about you because the way how you allowing things to be. Like, you ain't chasing nobody no more. You are finally walking away and allowing things to happen with the Six of Swords. So mentally and logically, you done checked out of a lot of people's life as you are focusing on yourself. All because right now you are still trying to get help from above. You are still going through the emotional changes right now. Some of you still may be going through emotional changes with the lunar eclipse, and some of you still may be going through changes from you trying to better yourself into a new light. But you are removing yourself out from being in the cold or being lost out and abandoned, as you are still being victorious over your challenges, or even the love dynamic that you want for yourself. You are finally taking a stand, walking away from things that's not suitable for you. And yeah, you got a lot of people pissed off about the way that you've been moving. Okay, now, not only that, Virgo, I feel like another challenge that you may be seeing, somebody want to come clean and you may not let them come in. The reason why you being wise, because you know about somebody arrogance, ego, or somebody being very stubborn, or somebody after you just had to get out some type of storm and now you have grew yourself back to the place that you need to be. Somebody want to come in and try to wither you away. You got the understanding and epiphany, and now you victorious when it comes to the changes that you need to make during your challenges. Somebody's spying on you, because some of you cut a lot of people off. I am seeing you just don't want to go through the emotional storm no more, and they think you probably left them for a third party. Or you may just have turned around because of their pride and ego. You just got tired of being left out, walked out in the cold, and you started living your life because it wasn't bringing balance, peace, or harmony into the things that you are hoping for and that you are manifesting. So you said no more illusions, no more being unbalanced. You've been so tired and drained out about that. Even the challenges that you went through, you finally understand how to overcome over your boundaries. And I love it. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Spirit guys, what else that we got? Spirit guys in the universe. Right now, some of you understand about the rewards of being independent, and this is why somebody want to come in and confess now, because they see you being independent. They see you being that loving light. They see you are no longer being emotionally bored, emotionally stuck, since you getting help or letting your intuition play out, instead of being confused about somebody that may be trying to juggle you with some false love or have energy type of love, but you keeping yourself defensive over it because you have been through it before, and you are healing and you are starting to understand that the challenges with people around you is that they always try to create conflicts and you just don't want no drama in it. You getting tired of being sideswiped about something that keep going back and forth with a narcissistic type of energy that you normally pour a lot of energy into. You be very optimistic about it, but however, you finally overcame over the challenges that you need. You being very courageous. So with that basically being said, what else do we have for Virgo? I'm almost with you. We almost finished Virgo. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Again, shout out to the A1 Day 1. Shout out to my B2 Round 2s. Spirit guides. I feel like right now you are feeling uncomfortable, Virgo, when it comes to some type of flow that you need to get. Like some of you are getting your rewards, but you're not getting all of your rewards. Now, the reason why you're not getting all of your rewards because right now you are being stagnated about some type of structure or some type of solid foundation you know you got to be wise about. And this is why these doors opening up for you, because the triggers, you are going through healing phases of what triggers you. You are doing the shadow work. And you will understand most of your shadow work is dealing with a celebration of you getting what you want, but everybody else always want to be in the light and be in the picture, especially a soul tie or some type of reunion. Be careful, it's a Mercury retrograde going on. Now, this third party situation, they may have stopped. It's in reverse. So I feel like if somebody did try to put you as an option, they want to put you first now, Virgo. All because you see the illusions and you know the cycle complete and they see you changing right now, and the deception and the temptations within the challenges, you don't want to spark nothing else new. You no longer want to grow with somebody as you being courageous and breaking these control tactics that people tried to give you, especially the ones that was in a loving commitment. You have some of y'all is going following your North Node now, your purpose in your life, and you're not clinging with the comfortability of the past. Ashe, ashe, amen. Namaste. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button one more time. If y'all want a personal reading, y'all can get at me, text me. We can make that happen. So, the first affirmation, and y'all remember, I do affirmations. I've been doing affirmations for like 2 years straight. Nothing ain't changed on this channel, okay? So, we're gonna show loving white light to everybody who want to share. Now, I am open to new opportunity to express my skills and passions in the world. Ashe, ashe, amen. Namaste. All my relationships are fulfilling and nourishing. All my relationships are fulfilling and nourishing. Ashe, ashe, amen. Namaste. Salah. I am strong. Yes, you are. Y'all put them stars down if y'all strong. Y'all know how we do it over here. I am strong. Ashe, ashe, amen. Namaste. Salah. I deserve a fulfilling, well-paid, exciting career. I deserve a full paid, well-deserving, exciting career. I think that's what this is. Ashe, ashe, amen, namaste, salah. So, with that basically being said, if y'all want a personal, get at me. We can make that happen. I love every single one of you. Keep pushing. Keep doing what you're doing, Virgo. People are noticing and recognizing your shine. New love is in the air. Now, when I say love, this can be you loving yourself. This can be a majority of you loving into a new relationship, a new project. Somebody is coming in. Somebody may come in and give you the love that you desire and require and that you need. But right now, you are letting go of all the garbage, all the baggage, all the drama, all the stress, anything that is not inspiring you to be the best you that you can be, you are letting it go. Even though it does hurt a lot for some of us to do that, but you are focusing on yourself. This is why you've been in your masculine energy. People are intimidated. Some people fear you, but one thing they are doing more than anything else, Virgo, they are respecting you. So, peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. The universe love you. Until the next time I see y'all, ashe, ashe, amen, baby. Namaste, salah. Yeah.